Hi, everyone, and welcome to episode number 11, The Soul Compass. I always say I'm excited to bring you this content, and I am every week. So excited about the Soul Compass. It has been in my development for years now. I haven't seen anything like this in the universe, and I'm just so excited to be able to share this with you. So welcome as I guide you through the Soul Compass. For those of you watching on YouTube, you'll see a screen display. So I'll take you through a little bit of some guiding information. If you are listening on Spotify, welcome. You can always pop by YouTube and watch this later if you so desire or you want to take notes. So the Soul Compass. So today I'm going to talk to you about how the Soul Compass came about. What is it? Why is it so powerful? And what are 3 things that you can start today? So let's deep dive into this. If you're into manifestation, if you're into vision boards, if you're into creating your ideal life, this is going to be your jam. So this is my very first vision board. I created it around 2017 when I was living in Goulburn in New South Wales. And I really wanted to create a new life for myself. So at the center of my vision board, you can see if you're watching on YouTube is some guiding words. For me, they were spirit lead me. And that's around, I wanted to really be clear around my higher purpose and what God wanted me to do. So I really wanted that to be at the center of my design. And then I wanted to be an entrepreneur. You can see down the bottom a picture of St. Mary's by the Sea. I really wanted to renew my wedding vows in 2009 at the chapel. I wanted to swim with the turtles. I wanted helicopter rides with my family. And you can see lots and lots of different pictures of Port Douglas and family in connection with my husband. The words fully booked. I just envisaged being a successful evolution coach, having a fully booked program, successful programs. And for those of you who have been watching my journey know that this came to fruition. But I took a bit of a dip after this vision board came into reality. First of all, I felt I really wanted to connect with the fact that, wow, this is actually possible. And if little old Jodes can do it, anyone can do it. And how do I harness that for all of my clients? And the second thing was that some of the things I thought that I really desired, I no longer connected with, and they just weren't bringing me fulfillment. So that's how I set upon this journey of the Soul Compass, where I did some deeper work around Deepak Chopra's stuff, some deeper work around Joe Dispenza with Tony Robbins, and I was able to create what I now call the Soul Compass. I beta tested this with my Evolve program, and it's had very, very profound results. So I call it the vision board on steroids. They call me the manifesting queen. I don't really want to own any of those titles, but I do want to share with you this soul compass and the opportunity that it has to change your life. So a vision board is great because we have a visual cues on what we want to bring into our life. Okay, so we can look at the vision board, it comes into our frame of mind each day, we can see that coming up for us, and we tend to focus on that and bring that into our reality. For those people who meditate on the vision board and actually envisage themselves living out those moments, they're more likely to have success. If they start to idealize that life, and we don't want to be in the ego space here, but just imagining like when I'm in that ideal life, what will I be attracting? How will I be feeling? What will my ideal day look like? Start to get a really clear picture of how that will feel. Then let's add the Joe Dispenza work in there around energies and elevated emotions, and really clear around the aspects of our life that we want to evolve. And how do we get our body and mind in alignment with that, with our meditations, with our visualizations, and really embodying what we desire. So not just, oh yeah, one day I want this house. It'd be like, well, what would it feel like when I put my key in the door and I twist that lock for the first time, and the smell of the home and the feel of the space? Like, what will that actually be? And well, how will that feel in my body? Deepak Chopra's work around abundance is really important that we bring into the soul compass as well. And also Tony Robbins's teachings around priming and really getting into state. So that's what we do with the soul compass. You can see, for those of you watching on YouTube, a snippet of mine there, where I have little elevated emotions around the side, some clear areas where I'm focusing on, and in the very center there is my actual soul purpose. So why is the soul compass so much more powerful than a vision board? Well, what we have at the center is our guiding soul statement, and we have alignment with that. Okay, so my soul statement is growth in divine flow. So whatever you hear me say and see me do, if I am in alignment, will be aligned to growth. So I'll either be growing myself in my actions or what I'm doing, or growing others. So I am growth is my soul statement in divine flow. So divine for me has a capital D, which means in alignment with God's purpose for me. And the flow piece is about it not being forced or pushed or sold or this push pull. It's just in flow. So I am growth in divine flow. So for me, that means growing myself, growing others in alignment with my soul and God's purpose in flow. So that really sets the scene. And I take all of my clients through a process to get very, very clear on what is their soul statement. And then we use that to guide us and align with our soul purpose. So we have a vision board, which can sometimes be linked to ego and things that I want. But when we're doing the work at the soul level, we're really integrating our body and our mind and our soul. Then how we use the soul compass is experiential. So we can have a vision board up in our safe place or on the fridge or wherever it is that we're seeing each day. But the methodology around the soul compass is actually to sit in front of it each day, to think about your guiding soul statement. So I am growth in divine flow. What does that look like for me? What can I achieve? Picking one of the things on the board, get excited now, picking one of the things on the board in that morning practice and really just focusing on it, embodying on it. And I teach the tools and the techniques for this in my 8-week program, and also my Evolve retreat is 2 days centered around purely designing your soul compass from a blank piece of paper to leaving with your beautiful soul compass to guide your next evolution, whatever that may be, to help you take that leap to design the next steps. But we design an experiential process around it. So we are picking something off your soul compass that's aligned to your soul purpose. We are imagining that coming to fruition. We are then thinking about what are the elevated emotions you are going to feel when that happens. And we start to get our body used to embodying that as our new normal. Yeah. It's far more intuitive than just linking to something physical. It's aligning the body, mind, and soul. And what's interesting with the soul compass is as we get more in tune and we start visualizing it and idealizing it and feeling it and priming ourselves as if it's already happened, because it has happened in this realm, just not in the physical realm yet. We can start to adapt it as well. So you'll get little intuitions, little tweaks, guidance around how you want that to change. So the cool thing about your compass is it's ever evolving. I found with my vision board, once I put the images up and it was stuck there, it was like, that's where I'm going. Whereas the soul compass is a lot more iterative and adaptive. So it's just a beautiful tool to guide you as you evolve or take the next steps or manifest this new world as your reality. So what can you do to start today? First of all, if you're not part of my community, I really recommend you join. So this is where we talk about all of this stuff on a daily basis. I have my workshop, which is normally every 8 weeks, where you can come and spend 3 hours and immerse yourself in this kind of things. But what you can do to start today is join the community, but I would recommend getting really clear on what you want. Even today, I was working with my clients and I'm like, but what do you want? And we weren't able to clarify that in that session. She hadn't done the work around what is most important to her, what is going to give her fulfillment. So get clarity is the first thing. And we do that by pressing pause. Just pressing pause. If you can, closing out other things. If all you can do today is just connect with your body and the breath, I recommend you do that. Yeah? Press pause, Get that clarity on what you want and start to dream really big. Okay. So back in 2017, I just created a life, I desired to create a life where I lived, where I felt most lit up. And for me, that's Port Douglas. I just feel every cell in my body is aligned. I'm happy here. I knew my family would thrive here. And I just wanted to get here and create this new life. And then I wanted to create my business. Then I wanted to launch my business. And I just wanted a website, and I was visualizing that. And I was visualizing my first program being a success, and then my second program, and then my third program. And then I wanted to be sold out. And now that's happened, right? So now I'm envisaging a totally different business model. We've got the retreat coming up in October. So each time we do this process, we need to dream big. And so just invite you, like crazy, scary, fun stuff. Just I invite you to dream big. Start today. So join a community, get clarity, press pause, and dream really big. If you want to dig a little bit deeper, you can ask yourself these guiding questions. What do I want? In the area of your life you want to work on, what do you want? Why do you want it? How will that feel? And what am I willing to do today? So if you're not even willing to ask yourself those guiding questions and the steps, I'd ask myself, what am I really here for? Yeah. So start today, ask yourself those guiding questions. If you'd love to know more about the Soul Compass, I would love to share with you this beautiful, unique, and powerful tool. I would love to share it with you. We do a little bit in my half-day workshop. If you would like to take action today, just DM me. I will make sure you get a free ticket, even if we've allocated all of our free tickets. If you've said, look, I've listened to the podcast today, I'm taking action, let us know. I will gift you a free ticket. You can join our 8-week Evolve program. At the time of recording, we still do have some spots left. So we'll be kicking off in April 2021 for that. And we have the Evolve retreat in October 2021. So if you do want to connect with us and you're on YouTube, just hold your phone up to the QR code and you'll get all of our links. If you're listening on the podcast, just have a look in the show notes. You'll be able to jump on our links there. Take care. God bless. I hope you enjoy this session on the Soul Compass, and I invite you to really dig deep, explore, and come along on the journey. Come and build your Soul Compass with myself and my community, and just see how your life can truly unfold. Take care. God bless.